Alright, so we're moving on now to chart 309, okay? And what do we got here? This is the new chart. So those other subjects weren't exactly fun, because that's usually we're not, doing chord and pull-offs and hammer-ons like that. And plus, I broke my pinky fingernail. So Pinky Man doesn't want to do a lot of tight work on the steel strings up there. So let's look at it. This is it. Chart 309, full scale, easy ramp for any modal scale, climb to the warp with 2 scales. Okay, so this is another video of the same gentleman that I saw from another video that gave me the idea, and I thought I'd do a total in-depth. Usually guitar players will use the A minor pentatonic. But I've got full modal, which means we're not just going to do this. We're going to do all of them, starting even from C. Even Lydian, Mixolydian, and then of course Aeolian, which is your like A minor pentatonic, and Locrian, up to Ionian again. I mean, we're not going to play them vigorously today like I did on the keyboard a little bit there, but this chart covers all that. And how does it cover all that? What we have up here, now we have the word cage. We have the simple cage system. And this one, I've got this new thing here. It's not really a word, but we have the basis of the caged. We've got our C there, we've got our A, we've got our G, E, and we got G. So it's essentially caged. It's essentially caged, but it's really it is what it is, and it's modal. Okay, so for the C, we might want to start here. We've got C3, so we've got 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I don't really need a capo on it just to play scales. So we got the C, and we got the, I guess, the short. That's your C3, and that's your Phrygian scale. Okay, starting on a 3. Then we have C4, which is a long pattern. Okay, so we're going to start on the 4 there, but we're in the C string shape. Okay, that label would be on the C sharp, so we're within the C string shape. Okay, let's tune. Okay, let's look at that again. Here's the C3. C4. And then we go to A5. And then we go to G6. And then we go to E7, which is your Locrian. Okay, then we get to right, got a little that was a short A there on the B string. And then we get to the long E, and I can take it from down here. And then D. Back up to C. Okay, so that's the explanation of. Now notice if we only had caged, cage would only be the C, okay, then the A, then the G, and then the E, and then the D. I did it pentatonically. So we wouldn't have, in the normal cage, we don't have the F. Okay, now the F pentatonic's a little hard, and we don't have the E Locrian. Alright? Now there is a Locrian pentatonic, and there is an F pentatonic. That's a separate discussion here. We don't want to like start, kind of giving chart service, lip service to a chart. I mean, talking about a chart that's not the subject of today's lesson. But there is a pentatonic scale for the Locrian. If we're playing this Locrian, and we're playing this Locrian rather, and the pentatonic is going to treat the 2 minor as its parent. We use the raw 2 minor. So we simply start that scale. That's the Locrian pentatonic. Now, if we do the same thing for the Lydian pentatonic, okay, the Lydian, you probably just, it'd be the same as a Ionian pentatonic with the 4th substituted. So instead of, you'd have similar to the Mixolydian pentatonic. It's, the major pentatonics are the same as the Ionian pentatonic with that through a substitution. So we've talked about that in the past. Now let's look at things. Let's look at the definition. So the definition of the string shapes is here, as we talked about it. The 3, 4, or 5 is the C string shape, and that can be Lydian or Phrygian. The Aeolian string shape is 6/7 root. The Dorian is 2/3/4. It's the D. Okay, the Mixolydian is just 5/6, and the Locrian and Ionian is 7 root 2. Now, if we look up here at our keyboard here, our fretboard, we also have the long string shapes. Let's just follow them from down here. We have the long E is root 2/3. We have the long C is 4/5/6, and we have the long, what is the other long string shape? 5/6/7. Okay, so we have the long A, 5/6/7. So we have those string shapes defined. All right. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So we have a circle of of string shapes. We can call it the long pattern. Okay, and we can go in pretty much in a cage, a long cage circle there. So they do that, and there's your Mixolydian is the A 5/6/7, the Lydian C 4/5/6, and the Ionian's E root 2/3. And this is your cage circle with the overlaps. Okay, and then if we want to look at fifths, in this particular, okay, we do have this. We have the string circle ascending. When we're going up the strings, we're going in fifths. So no matter where we start on this circle, if we treat each one of these members of the circle as a string, start on the E root 2/3, root 2/3. The next one's going to be 4/5/6. And then the next one's going to be 7 root 2. Just like that. Then 3, 4, 5. Then 6, 7 root. And then 2, 3, 4.